What's up, ballers? We are back with another NBA Live mobile video. So I kind of talked about this earlier today. Looking at the All-Star promo that we've got this year, I really wanted to take a look back because I didn't want it to seem like I was just complaining for the sake of complaining, and there was probably a lot of complaining happening in that video. But especially having played the game for as long as I have, I've literally played the game the entire time it's been out. Like, soft launch and everything, the game came out, I believe, February 18th of 2016, somewhere around there. So it's actually around the 2-year anniversary of the game. And I've seen everything it's gone through. I've seen all the improvements it's gone through. And I've also seen this season all the backward steps that it's taken, everything that we've lost since last season. So I kind of wanted to take a video just to compare last year's All-Star program to this year's All-Star program. So we're going to be looking at some of my videos from the All-Star program last year. I'm going to turn the audio off, and you'll probably see like a little bit of my face cam in the background. You can just ignore it, especially the beard, because my beard at that point in time was... oh my gosh, my beard was so bad. I mean, honestly, yeah. It could have worked if I had some facial hair. I'm not going to make a video talking about my beard. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take a look. So as you guys can see, this was like, as soon as the All-Star program came out, I did a 1,000,000 coin All-Star pack opening. So essentially, you could open unlimited All-Star packs. There was no limit. Coin packs everywhere. It was so good. I would really love to see something like this again, guys. We only get 2 of the crappy coin packs right now, and I don't think we even have any gold All-Star players, which is a little bit disappointing. Like, I would love to be able to see just some All-Star, like, just for the fun of it, even if we can't make our coins back. It's fun to be able to open some packs and try your luck at it and at least have a shot at getting some elite players. Because right now, the only way to get elite players, like, if you essentially grind for the entirety of the program, somebody on NBALive.gg did the math for it, I'm pretty sure. If you grind for the entirety of the program, I think it's only like a 7-day program. At max, if you don't spend any money on the game, you can get 4 All-Star players. And that's not taking into account, like, you can't get LeBron, you can't get Curry. You could get 4 random All-Star players. There's a 0% chance that you're going to be able to complete one of those Masters unless they introduce something, which they could, but that being said, it's only a week-long program. In order to get those guys, you're almost certainly going to have to either buy it off the auction house or buy some NBA cash in order to be able to complete it. Just looking back, like, I would love to see something like this just to make the game fun again. Like, it's just not the same as it was back then, guys, and I'll show you a little bit more. I want to take a look at basically the system that they used last year. Like, honestly, the system that they used for the All-Star players was really cool just in and of itself. We'll take a look, like, look at all these different sets, all these things you got to go through in order to get one of those new players. So I'll go back real quick because just, like, honestly, taking a look at the sets was honestly pretty impressive. So you look at the top, you get 1 ballot equals 7,500 votes, so you had to get like 2 million votes or something, and there were all these different ways that you could get votes. You put in jerseys to get players, then you put in players to get 80+ players, and you get tokens as you move up and progress. We're going to pause it right there. And then once you get 80+ players, you can throw those in to get elites. Once you do that enough times, then you get tokens that allows you to do the next set, so we're going to keep on moving on from there. Once you've done that, you get elite players that you can turn into 92 overall players. So as you can see right here, specific players that you need. And for the most part, it was relatively random. I think the 82 and above were a little bit more rare, but honestly, that's what you would expect since those are the specific players that you need in order to get those elite players. Like, there's nothing like that we've got this year. No way for us to get elite players other than grinding the entire time to only get 4 of them, or... like, look at all those live events, guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. We had the dunk contest. We had the skills challenge. We had a 3-point contest, another dunk contest. We had team of the week going on at the same time. Another dunk contest. Look at all this stuff that was happening in the game, guys. The game was popping. It was so much fun. Like, this was by far the most fun I had grinding any program in NBA Live Mobile. And I really had hopes that they were going to bring back something like this. And that's part of the reason why I was complaining so much earlier, guys. Not because I enjoy complaining. I enjoy making videos that I think are fun. But with the way that the game's going right now, guys, if you don't spend money on the game, it's tough to have fun. Like, yes, you can grind, but it's the same live events over and over again. Stopping to take a look at these other sets. Here we go. 5 elites to go and make a 92. We don't have anything like that this year. And you got to get each of these tokens as you progress along the way. There were all these different strategies that you could use to get the tokens faster. It was a race for everybody trying to get those 96 overall masters. And we had 5 96 overall masters, I think the first day that the program came out. Like you can see right here, guys. These were endgame type cards. 96 overall. When the cards were maxing out at a 99 overall, those cards were insane. And doing gameplay with those was so much fun. Like, I just remember having so much fun. And maybe it's the nostalgia that's killing the NBA Live Mobile 18 promo for me, is the nostalgia of remembering how good it was back then. But I remember, like, making these elite player opening videos were so much fun as well. Getting so hyped at the packs that I would, or at the players that I would get out of these packs. And there's just like, there's nothing like this that I could do. There's not even a way to be able to grind for coins. And obviously, EA probably had to do something to take out coin sellers because it was taken away from their profits. But there's got to be some way that we can grind for coins, because really, unless you're just playing the live events over and over again nonstop, it's going to be really, really tough to make coins in NBA Live Mobile 18. So we're opening up these All-Star Reserve packs right here. I think we get a Russell Westbrook in one of these, which is, I remembered! Russell Westbrook out of the first pack! Oh my gosh, I was so hyped for that, because I think he was one of the best possible options at that point in time. There were just so many good sets, so many good things about the All-Star program last year. Like, just looking back at it makes me excited, guys. Like, thinking, and we get a DeMarcus Cousins. I was hype about that too, because he's one of the more rare ones as well. Oh my gosh, just, honestly, I would rather go back and watch my videos from the All-Star program last year than actually play the All-Star program this year. That's how night and day the two programs are, because there's just like, there was so much creativity that went into this program. And I think that's part of the problem. I don't think the NBA Live Mobile staff has really anybody. Like, I honestly do not believe that they have a developer on the team right now, because we haven't seen any changes happen in the game this year. Like, we got the changes that were implemented at the very beginning of the year for the update. And ever since then, gameplay has stayed the same. We've essentially had the same live events over and over again, so there's nothing that's changed in regard to live events. It's all pretty much the same. But when you look at this program, it was an entirely new set system. Like, different tokens you needed to get votes, you need to get players. Those are 3 different requirements all to get those master cards. It was so much fun. And I remember, like, even in the group message with all the other YouTubers, everybody talking about how far they had progressed, what methods they were using to get fans faster. Like, I'll skip on over to this next video. I literally made a video just about 7 different ways that you could get tokens. So you can see right here, this is like the overview of the entire system. So Future Star token is what you needed. You need to get 4 million votes in total, and the faster you got, or the higher your token was, the faster you could get tokens. So it looks like, oh man, if it took you a long time to get 50,000 votes, it'd take you forever to get 4 million votes. But because of the way that it progressed, the faster, or the higher you got, the more tokens you would get at once. And it was just, it was such a good program, guys. Oh my gosh, if I could go back and play it again, I would do it in a heartbeat. But just looking at all these different methods that we had for getting the fan votes, it was, even the All-Star live events were fun, guys. I remember they had, I was even salty about it because I had just left the Game Changer program, but they had live events where it was basically you were competing against these different YouTubers. They got their best, either their best score in the 3-point contest or best time in the skills challenge, or maybe best score in the dunk contest. I don't think there was a best score in the dunk contest because there's not enough variety in dunks. But all 3 of those were different things that you could do. Oh my gosh. It was such a good program, and obviously there's nothing we can do to bring it back. Part of the reason, okay, so some of you guys will probably say in the comments, oh, if you hate the game so much, just quit playing it. That's easy to say when you haven't played the game for its entire lifespan and seen what it's capable of. Like, I know that this can be a great game, guys. I know that it doesn't have to be just this monotonous same program over and over again. I know it can, because I know like the game was blowing up when the All-Star program happened. It was great for my channel, it was great for the game, it was great for all the YouTubers, and I think it was great for EA as well. I'm not really sure why they've decided they want to take all their efforts away from NBA Live Mobile, and maybe that'll change next year once NBA Live 18 is more well established, but I know the game can be great, guys. That's why I'm sticking with it right now. Why I don't want to give up on it. So I'm going to keep making videos. I'm not going to make a ton of videos, guys. Like, I'm not going to be pumping out 3 videos a day. Because if I'm not really enjoying it, then it's tough for me to make videos on it. And I've really been enjoying making Rules of Survival videos on my other channel. Because it also makes it easier for me to collab with other YouTubers. There's not a lot of ways to collab in NBA Live Mobile. So overall, I would say it's pretty much night and day between this All-Star promo and the All-Star promo that we had last year, but hopefully that's going to change. Maybe we'll get some change this year. Maybe we'll just have to wait till next season, and hopefully we'll get a little turnaround for the game. Maybe they'll just straight up discontinue the game. Honestly, I don't know. We'll figure out, but let me know you guys' thoughts down below. I understand some of you probably didn't even play the game at this point in time, so it's not quite the same for you, but make sure to drop a like down below if you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you guys next time.